Hi students, once again welcome back to our physics class. Today we have to discuss a new chapter. System of particles and rotational motion. System of particles and rotational motion. So, the first concept that you have to discuss in this chapter is center of mass. Center of mass. Have you heard about this topic, this concept, center of mass? What is center of mass? Center of mass is a point where the total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated. Center of mass is a point on the body where the total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated. For example, take a body. So, where we have to apply a force for balancing this body. If you are applying a force here, can it balance? No, it will fall down. And if you apply a force here, no, it will forward. But if we apply a force on this point, at the center of this point, it is balanced. Okay, that means if we apply a particular point on this body, the body is balanced. So we can say this is the center of mass of this body. This point is the center of mass of this whole body. That means the whole mass of the body is concentrated at the center. All the mass of the body is concentrated at this point, and that point is called the center of mass. Are you getting it what I am saying? So center of mass of a body is a point where total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated. And other point that we have to discuss with us along with center of mass is that if you apply a force on center of mass, then it is equivalent to force on whole mass. That is, if we apply a force on the whole body, that is equivalent to force applied on the center of mass. Because if you apply force on the whole body, then we can balance the body. At the same time, if we apply force on the center of mass of the body, then also we can balance the body. So center of mass is a point where total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated. Center of mass of a body is the point where total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated. Then, so in the same time, the center of mass is imaginary concept. That means we have to imagine there is a center of mass on the body. Consider the case of an example of a compact disc. Okay. In the case of a CD, compact disc, here the center of mass is outside the body, because only point where we can balance the body is outside the body. So the center of mass is outside the body. It is not inside the body. So center of mass may be inside or outside the body. So in the case of a uniform body like this, center of mass is inside the body. But in the case of a compact disc, the body's center of mass is located in the hollow space inside the CD, inside the compact disc. So center of mass may be inside the body or outside the body. So sometimes we have to imagine there is a point called the center of mass. Are you getting it what I am saying? Then in the case of body having different mass distribution. Here the body is M1 is a small body, and the body is M2 is a comparatively bigger body. So where the center of mass of the system of body is concentrated, near M1, near M2, or at the center. Can you say? That means just imagine where we have to apply a force for balancing the whole system of body, near M1 or near M2 or at the center. Definitely near M2. Like near M2 we have to apply a force for balancing the body. We have to apply a force near M2, then only we can balance the body. So center of mass is located near the bigger mass. For different mass system, center of mass is located near the bigger mass. So in the case of this body, the center of mass is near M2, and distance from center of mass to M2 is R2, and distance from center of mass to M1 is R1. So if mass increases, location of center of mass is near to the bigger mass. So mass increases, location of center of mass decreases. That means if M increases, R decreases. So we can write an equation connecting the mass and distance from the center of mass as m1 r1 equal to m2 r2. If m1 increases, r1 decreases. If m2 decreases, r2 increases, and vice versa. So this is another point related to center of mass. So center of mass is a point where total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated, and force applied on the center of mass, then it is equivalent to the force applied on the whole mass. And for different mass systems, center of mass is located near the bigger mass. Are you getting it? Are you got the concept of center of mass? It is a point. It's a point on the body where total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated. So based on this equation, m1 r1 equal to m2 r2, we can expect problems from this session. So let's discuss problem on this session. In carbon monoxide molecule, another question. In carbon monoxide molecule, how will we have the word carbon monoxide molecule? Means one carbon atom and one oxygen atom is there. In carbon monoxide molecule, carbon and oxygen atom are separated by 112 nanometer. The distance between carbon and oxygen atom is 112 nanometer. So you are asked to find the distance from the carbon atom to the center of mass of molecule. Find distance from carbon atom to center of mass of molecule. Okay, so in carbon monoxide molecule, carbon and oxygen atom are separated by 112 nanometer. Find distance from carbon atom to the center of mass of molecule. So what is the mass of carbon atom? Carbon mass is 12 and the mass of oxygen atom is 16. So which is bigger, carbon or oxygen? Definitely oxygen atom is bigger. So center of mass is located near bigger mass of, center of mass will be near oxygen atom. And the distance from carbon atom to center of mass is r1. Distance from carbon atom to center of mass, oxygen atom to the center of mass is r2. So you are asked to find r1. So we can take r1 as r, and total distance is 112 nanometer. So r2 will be 112 minus r. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? You are asked to find the distance from carbon atom to the center of mass of molecule, and we are taking this distance r1 as r, and total distance is 112 nanometer. So the remaining distance will be 112 minus r. Are you getting? So our equation m1 r1 equal to m2 r2. Here m1 is mass of carbon atom, it is 12, and r1 is distance that we have to find r, and m2 is the mass of oxygen atom, that is 16, and r2 is 112 minus r. Okay, so 12 r equal to 16 into 112 minus 16 r. Okay, so in minus 16 r we can bring in this side, so it will be plus 16 r. 16 r plus 12 r is equal to 16 into 112. That means 16 r plus 12 r, 28 r is equal to 16 into 112. So r is equal to 16 into 112 divided by 28. So the 112 and 28 can be cancelled. We will get 6. Sorry, 4. 16 into 4, 64 nanometer. Okay. So the distance from carbon atom to the center of mass of molecule is 64 nanometer. Are you getting it? What I'm saying? So center of mass is a point where total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated, to the point where total mass of the body assumed to be concentrated. And if for a different mass system, center of mass is located near the bigger mass. Okay. We can in the next session we can see with another new topic.